Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Complex in East Rochester. Yes, I'll get it right. Tonight, it's Rochester Lancers hosting Baltimore Arsenal in the first of a two-match weekend series in MASL 2. This is Andrew Battisti, Rochester Lancers historian and co-host of North America's longest-running soccer radio show, Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, heard every Monday at 6:30 Eastern Time p.m. on WYSL Radio and online as well at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. Joined by Lancers Wall of Famer, the American Dream, Mark Sotilli. Mark, Lancers back in action after 3 weeks, taking on Baltimore Arsenal, who we beat earlier this year on their field 14-6.
Yeah, I think we've got 3 weeks to prepare for this. It's our home field. We got to come out strong and really go at them. All the points and scoring matters for us to move into the top of the ranks.
Baltimore comes in after a big 6-5 win at Utica on Sunday. Lancers' most previous matches were against the Atletico Orlando side. 2 matches here in Rochester, won 12-4 and 10-4. Rookie Yemeni international Ali Alamari leads the Lancers in scoring 12 goals, 5 assists. I have a feeling he's going to be playing at the top level someplace in this country or maybe overseas.
Yeah, I mean, Ali's a great player. He's got such technical skill, and he's, vision's very good. I don't expect him to be down here very often, but or for very long, I should say. But hopefully, we'll see him somewhere in the higher levels.
And of course, the defense led by Angels veteran Darren Toby, the MASL 2 Defensive Player of the Month for January, and the keeper Jacob Mitchell, second in the league in goals against with 4.74. Let's go to Kayla Clark-Kent-Moriera on the field.
Staff member to guide you. Good evening and welcome to the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field here at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience. Indoor soccer is back and Lancer Mania is running wild. Tonight's game is featuring the Baltimore Arsenal and your 2024 Rochester Lancers. And now we're going to start with tonight's visitors, the Baltimore Arsenal. Number 0, Alejandro Sosa. Number 2, Kofi Forkuch. Number 4, Eric Laurent. Number 6, Michael Bernstein. Number 7, Joe Safoy. Number 11, Joel Musa. Number 14, Cameron Dawson. Number 15, Ethan Watson. Number 18, Braden Wise. Number 20, Preston Garcia. Number 22, Alhagi Obi. Number 23, Brandon Bianchi. And the Arsenal are coached by Cameron Shinak. And now, please welcome your 2024 Rochester Lancers. Number 0, in goal, Jacob Mitchell. Number 1, goalkeeper, Andrew Taylor. Number 2, Ryan Curtis. Number 5, Ali Alamari. Number 6, Davidson Diaz. Number 7, Jeremy Lanco. Number 9, Dan Rieger. Number 10, Tomas Naji. Number 13, Eduardo Figueroa. Number 14, your captain, Alex Harling. Number 16, Frankie Siliberto. Number 18, August Finn. Number 21, Matt D'Amico. Number 24, Tanner Bay. Number 26, Conrad Zidowitz. Number 28, Darren Toby. And number 42, Jake Schindler. And now let's meet our team staff. Head athletic trainer, Molly Stanley. Equipment Manager, John Berardi-Curdy. Assistant Coaches, Ray Boom Boom Martinez, Joey Tavernese, Mark Mandel, and goalkeeper coach Marcelo Morera. And your Lancers head coach and Lancers legend, Jake Schindler. Your officials for tonight's game are Steve Montanino, Benny Eisenhut, Kevin Barcy, and Encore Singh. Lancer fans, please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem, being performed by Chloe Lewandowski.
Where am I standing here, Marcy? You're going to be in there, right this side. Over here. He's going to be over there.
Oh, say, can you see by the doctorly light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, let's put him to 9.
Beautiful job on the national anthem tonight. This is the first of 2 games between these two sides. They'll play tomorrow as well at 7:45 at the TSE. Well, Mark, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
I think it'll be a battle. Like I said, we got to watch Ali and Davison and, some of the other guys. Tanner Bay's been lighting up the scoreboard too. Arsenal's got a pretty decent goalkeeper. I'm not sure about some of the other players because they do have a lot of injuries. But I think it'll be a battle. Both teams know what's at stake. Arsenal really needs some wins.
They're second place right now. They've just played 4 games. They're going to have their schedule be backloaded with a lot of games coming up. They'll play 4 in a row at the end of the season against Athletic Orlando. That could all be for playoff spots. The league this year, 3 divisions. Top 2 teams in each division get in, and the next best 2 teams, but they can't be both from the same division. So it'll be a quiz afterwards. The Lancers at 5-0, Baltimore at 2-2 right now. So a couple wins here this weekend, Mark, could really put the Lancers in the driver's seat for first place, and they're fighting the Iowa Demon Hawks, the other undefeated team in MASL2, for the top seed in the playoffs, and that could be very important as the finals will be in Wichita.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lancers just need to keep playing the way they're playing. Don't change their game. The only thing we need to do is, score some goals. I think winning games is going to be fairly easier for them guys if they're right on top of where they need to be.
2 captains meeting here at center field. Alex Harling for the Lancers and Joe Safoy for Baltimore Arsenal. Our referees, Steve Montanino, a very experienced official. Benny Eisenhart, Corey Singh, and Kevin Barcy is the 4th. Lancers looking to go 6-0 tonight, averaging 11.5 goals a game, giving up just 4.8, one of the best defensive records and one of the best offensive for that matter. Baltimore gives up 7.5 goals. It's been Alejandro Sosa the whole way for Baltimore Arsenal in goal, 7.58 goals against average, and they score 5.25 goals. And they really spread their goals around. There's not one big scorer for Baltimore. They have a lot of guys. They have 13 players who have scored goals this year.
Yeah, that's a lot of players to score goals, but it's nice to get goals from all over the field here. So, we don't really know who to watch out for, who's going to be the scoring threat. They all have their good opportunities to score. And again, Rochester does too. They just play a better system, I think. Whereas your normal goal scorers are your goal scorers, and the defenders do a lot of the work in the back, and vice versa.
Look out for number 22, Alaji Job. He has 3 goals this year. And Ethan Watson in the back has 1 goal and 3 assists. But Baltimore is shorthanded tonight because of injury. So Lancers will look to use their depth here tonight. So have a lot of players in and out, Mark, and try to wear down Baltimore, especially in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing, if you notice, we do have a different backup goalkeeper. I just want to say to Alistair Farmer and his family, I wish you guys the best. Thoughts and prayers for you guys. And we love you.
Absolutely. And by the way, one for Baltimore fans, Braden Wise, who usually wears 18, will wear 17 tonight. Lancers are in their pink shirts, pink socks, and white shorts. Baltimore all in black. No, it's not the New Zealand National Rugby team, the All Blacks. It's Baltimore Arsenal. And Lancers will kick it off. They'll move from left to right on the screen, and here we go. Lancers will immediately go up forward looking for Ali Alamari, the leading scorer. 12 goals this season in just 5 games. Ball played up the wall. Darren Toby, the January MASL 2 Defensive Player of the Week, of the month actually. And we don't know how old he is really. It says 42, but
I asked him earlier. He said he was 29. I don't know.
Well, speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to Lancers legend Frank Godoy, who turned 81 today. The man who marked Pelé in the NASL for the Lancers.
Yeah, I think Pele was marking Frank Godoy. Don't fool yourself.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Interesting enough, seeing Jacob Mitchell in goal. He's wearing the same color jersey as the Lancer players, which is...
Actually, it's a red jersey. It does look exactly... The only reason why I know that is because the other keeper's right here, and it's red. It's very close, similar in color.
So you have a 3-line pass, so there'll be a free kick for Arsenal at the dotted yellow line, which we, thank goodness they have that down today. Little dummy shot in, and shot across face, a goal. Shot in again, cross face, a goal. Baltimore.
I think that one might have hit that post.
Maybe 2 posts potentially. Baltimore trying to get an early lead here, but Lancers break out. Brian Curtis from Flower City Union, the NISA champions, who will play in the NPSL this coming season. Ball played forward for Bernstein, number 6, and taken away by Curtis. Curtis up for D'Amico, and we have a foul called. It'll be a free kick for Baltimore as D'Amico a little too handsy on that play.
I think it was Ryan Curtis, actually, and he's got to be a little careful grabbing someone's shirt like that. Man, you don't want to take a 2-minute penalty this early in the game.
Definitely not. So Baltimore, a couple of local players, one of them out there now, Brandon Bianchi from Spencerport. And ball goes off the superstructure. And that'll be a free kick for the Lancers. Came off of Ethan Watson. Of course, Arsenal is a affiliate of the Baltimore Blast. And M1, one of the legendary franchises in all of professional soccer in this country. Here's Davison Diaz, the top draft pick of Harrisburg. Diaz with a shot. Nice save by Sosa. Rebound.
Another great save. Good defensive move.
Sosa with the save there. Off to D'Amico. Diaz ready to move for the left, as educated left foot. Shot is blocked, however, and Baltimore looks to come away with it. Nice move by
great skills.
Watson. Bianchi plays it off for Kofi Forco from Ghana, Frank Godoy's countryman. Baltimore slowing it down. They don't want to run with the Lancers, that's for sure. They want to slow this game down. That's going to be called a 3-line pass. And Forco is not happy with the call, but the ball did hit over the other yellow line, so it'll be a free kick for the Lancers.
I think his complaint was that he was over the line when he hit it, but
Steve Montanino, one of the best referees in indoor soccer, is right there. Diaz will take the free kick, lays it up for Alamari. Shot, a goal! Ali Alamari with goal number 13 on the season from Diaz. And it's 1-0 Lancers.
That's a great goal. I mean, it's good finish. I think the keeper's got to do a little bit better with that from that distance.
12:56 the time of the goal. Here it is. That's Lancers' favorite play on set pieces. Lay the ball just off to the left, first time shot, right in the top corner. Nothing Sosa could do about that one.
I mean, that's quite a distance. He was almost at the third line there. That's a long way to.
So Alamari continuing his fine play. Captain now Alex Harling looking to extend the lead. Sosa has to come out of his goal to play that one.
Oh, wow.
And bad play right across the face of goal with nobody there for the Lancers.
That was actually, you were looking at the screen here, but that was actually, the goalie went to clear it and it got deflected across the goal.
And a foul called against Eric Laurent. Went to Western Connecticut University. Here's that scene again. Actually, that's the goal. And you can say, I don't think even Chris Toth could have stopped that one.
Speaking of Chris Toth, congratulations to Chris Toth. Played his 100th game for the U.S. Beach National Team this weekend.
See how I set you up there?
I know, thank you.
As an assist. But yes, the U.S. lost all 3 games in beach soccer, unfortunately, but made a good showing of themselves. They're missing their top scorer, Nick Pereira. Without him, there was not much offense for the United States.
No, absolutely.
Ball played up the wall, looking for Tanner Bay, who has 9 goals this season. Local product from Webster. Taken away by Curtis. Curtis, nice back heel to Harling. Harling down low, Bay across goal, and shot up over the top. That's a wasted opportunity there for the Lancers.
I think it was a good save by the keeper.
We're going to call that a corner?
No, yeah, he definitely, I think the keeper made the save, either that or defensive. Here it is right here.
This is going to be a corner.
Oh, that's the goal again.
Here's the goal. So Jake Schindler now will come on, take this set piece. Thomas Najee running on as well. Going back to Najee. Is he going to take a rip? He does. And it's off the bottom of the crossbar. Lancers still with it.
That hit the ceiling.
It did, yes, but no call there.
Ding dong, off the crossbar.
Schindler playing it back for Mitchell. That's a tough back pass there, but he handled it. Schindler, the player coach of the Lancers, also Lancers Wall of Famer, indoors and outdoors.
Yeah, Jake's a great player. He's a great man. I can't say enough words about Jake.
Local product. That's going to be a free kick from the top of the D, or should be anyway.
Here's the shot again. Look at this, right off the woodwork, up into the
beautiful
ceiling.
Shot. That should be top of the D. The ball is played out from the, and Steve Montanino's going to say nope. That's top of the D because that ball was played out in the defensive third over the glass. That should be a top of the D free kick, and it is.
Yeah, so I think we have a referee here who is not so familiar with the rules.
And Brandon Bianchi needs to go back about 6 feet. Schindler will take this, look for Alamari on the left.
Yeah, it's a left-footed hammer.
Diaz takes the shot right into the wall and cleared out. I don't know why. If that play works all the time, just keep using it. It's hard to stop it. Down.
That's a great throw.
Throw. Banner Bay with the shot off the wall. Harlan goes for it. Played by Forco. And back for Alamari. Lancers in control up 1-0. 4 minutes into the first quarter. Alamari plays twice for the Yemeni national team. Diaz shot, nice save by Sosa as it goes down to the deck. Baltimore looking to break out here with Alaji Job. Who I have here is a senior in high school.
Who's that?
3
lines.
Alaji Job. According to my records, of course I may be wrong. Another 3-line pass, another free kick.
So now that we have a little break here real quick, Mike Zierhofer, another one I'd like to congratulate for his hat trick. The first hat trick for a goalkeeper in the MASL.
Diaz passed down low, shot into the wire, into the netting. Couldn't get that ball down, was Tanner Bay. You always want to promote the goalies. That's fine. You are a goal. Of course, most people know Mark was a legendary keeper for the Rochester Lancers and a keeper coach as well. Question: are your kids going to be keepers? They're going to want to score goals.
I would not let my kids be a keeper.
Smart. Baltimore comes away with it. Spinning away is Joe Safoy, the captain. Playing it up for Laurent. Laurent loses his man. Laurent's still with it.
Great defense. Way to get back up.
Kerr's not giving up on that one. And ball played back to the captain again, Safoy. Baltimore slowing it down. They're in no hurry here. They're going to work and try to break through the Lancers' defense here. Ball played cross field for Bernstein. And we have a handball, I believe. So it'll be a free kick for Baltimore. 9:46 to go in the first quarter. 1-0 to the Lancers. Goal scored by Ali Alamari off the free kick from Davison Diaz. Ball played back. There's the shot in. It's deflected by Tanner Bay into the superstructure. So it'll be free kick at the dotted yellow line. Safoy will take the free kick. There's a shot in, then saved off the line by
none other than Darren Toby.
And ball cleared out. Nice shot in there by Job. Ball played square by Safoy to the keeper Sosa. Nice move.
Great move by the keeper. That's dangerous.
Faked Ryan Curtis right out of his socks.
Yeah, that's just a dangerous thing. You don't want to. I don't think you want to do that. 1-0 game yet.
Ball played down low. Toby intercepts easily. Toby was the former MASL Defensive Player of the Year when he was with the, I don't know if it was with Syracuse or Utica. Same team, but
I think it was Syracuse.
I think you're right. Silver Knights, now Utica FC.
And they're having a great season over there in Utica right now.
Ball played down low for August Finn, and coming over nicely and headed away. Out there now is Joel Musa, big defender.
Ooh, that's a dangerous tackle.
Lancers still with it. Schindler holding it up, waiting for some changes. And back for the captain, Harling. Harling makes the blast wide of the mark.
That's a good shot.
Baltimore tries to break out here. Nice move. Lancers missing Domenico Vitali in the back tonight, the veteran.
Yeah, sure is. I forgot about Domenico, yeah.
Sosa comes out of his net again. Schindler goes down, no call. And now they're going to call it.
Yeah, I think they gave him the advantage, see if there was any advantage on the play.
Harling playing it back for Schindler now. Dan Rieger out there right now. And you hear Coach Ray Boom Boom Martinez shouting instructions to the side. He's the bench coach for the Lancers. Darren Toby, and boy, what a move by Toby right around Cameron Dawson. He's up for Najee. Najee crossfield goal!
Darren Toby.
Darren Toby from Thomas Najee. And it's 2-0 to the Lancers.
That is just the perfection of an indoor goal right there.
And an immediate timeout. And we'll see that goal again first. Toby set it up with the nice move around Cameron Dawson. There's the pass to Harling. There's Najee. And Toby just kept his run and was right there ahead of Joe Safoy to put it into the back of the net.
So this is
the imaginary net.
Yeah, this is the unfortunate thing about like a team like Baltimore. You got to do your homework, and of all people to let loose is Darren Toby. You know, if he gets anywhere near the goal, he's a finisher. You know, he's used to it. He's played in the highest levels. You can't let a guy like that just run through your team and let him be open far, back post.
Words from color commentator extraordinaire Mark Sotilli. We'll take a break. Lancers up 2-0 on Arsenal here on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Gray's will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger. Made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good.
And we're back in action. Lancers up 2-0. There's Diaz up the wall. And Figueroa, great to see him back in the lineup. He was out hurt for a bit, but he's back now. Nice ball. Zidowitz with the left foot. Nice save by Sosa and cleared away nicely by Arsenal out of play. It'll be a kick in for the Lancers. That was Forco with the clearance off his backside. Diaz.
I'd like to see Conrad get back into the scoring here.
Diaz gets boarded. And it's going to be a blue card or not? Should be. If he got boarded, it should be a blue card. But
yeah, you would think. Maybe they're just letting him play right now.
That sounded pretty heavy. But it's going to be a free kick for the Lancers at least. Schindler right up in the near corner here. Well, we're putting all the men in the box right now, so maybe a shot from outside potentially. Schindler looking for a cutter here. And Alamari can get a good piece of that one out. Breakaway for Baltimore. Here comes Forco. Forco with a shot. A big save by Jacob Mitchell to keep the score 2-0. Made himself big.
Yeah, he did exactly what you're trained to do. Just come out, make yourself big. Don't overcommit. Well done by Jacob Mitchell.
D'Amico back to Schindler and back to Conrad Zidowitz. Don't run the Coit, local product. Here's Alamari. Oh, nice move by Alamari. He's got tremendous foot skills. And the shot in saved by Sosa. And ball still in play. Alamari back for Jeremy Loncow from Brighton.
Good to see him back out on the pitch as well.
38 years old, Jeremy Loncow. A lot of local players here in the Rochester Lancers. And they've played together now for 2-3 seasons, indoors, outdoors. And it really shows. Alamari, what a find he's been with this team. They say he learned the game playing on the streets of Yemen. And so he's got some foot skills.
He's definitely got talent. He's a great asset to this team.
Rieger back for Alamari again. He's not shy. He wants to score. Nearly did there.
Just wide.
D'Amico down low trying to win the ball. And he's going to be called for foul. 5:53 to go, first quarter. Lancers lead it 2-0.
There was that save again. Great job by Jacob Mitchell. What a save.
And a save like that can really boost your team because, he scored there. It's 2-1. All of a sudden, it's a game.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't want to, Arsenal's not out of the game yet. You don't want to keep them in the game.
D'Amico, goal! What a goal! Goal! Matt D'Amico using the wall pass to perfection.
That's the Wallace scorer.
4th goal of the year for D'Amico. And I believe that's going to be Curtis with the assist on that one at the 5:37 mark. Didn't see the assist, but I think there's D'Amico. Look, beautiful ball right around Safoy. First time shot, no chance for Sosa. So goal number 4 for D'Amico. Assist number 4 for Ryan Curtis. Shot in, saved by Mitchell. Lancers in control, leading it 3-0.
Yeah, they got to keep their feet on the gas pedal right now, though. They can't let up, and you don't want momentum shifting. So
in this game, you can score goals in bunches.
Absolutely.
Finn loses out. Braden Wise. Wise gets around. And the shot is blocked by Ricky Siliberto, and a foul called on Jake Schindler.
I thought Jake got the ball on that one.
I did too. But
there's that goal again. I mean, this is just a great toe poke into the back of the net. As a keeper, I tell everybody that if you're that close, toe poke it. It's the hardest shot to save because it just knuckles right off your foot.
Right, especially in the indoor game. You don't see it outdoors, but you see it indoors.
Oh, indoor, it's one of the best things an indoor player can do.
Baltimore's going to have a free kick right on the corner spot. Free kick brought to you by Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, available at salvatores.com. And Attune Sport Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of the Rochester Lancers. And Bill Gray's, home of the world's greatest cheeseburger.
And if you ever had a Bill Gray's cheeseburger, they are pretty good.
Yes, they are. And their fish fries are good too. So if you're still hungry, you need to get a fish fry for Lent. There you go. Of course, Salvatore's.com also has great fish fries as well.
They do.
All in the taste. Job, Bernstein, Baltimore again trying to possess the ball here. Schindler marking Joel Musa down low. Now double team. Taken away by August Finn. And Finn gets taken down. 2-footed tackle. And Drake Schindler saying, where's the card?
Jeez, I'm not.
That was a 2-footed tackle. That's a yellow card in the outdoor game.
I'm sorry, Andrew. I wasn't sold on that one.
Oh. You're not. What's the word I'm looking for? You're not convinced easily.
No, not really. Outdoor maybe. Indoor, it's such a different game. Like
Zidowitz playing it back for Lonkau. So the question is, what's going to be a blue card? Davison, Diaz down low for Alamari. Couldn't control that one. It breaks free for Laurent. They're won by Zidowitz. Back down low.
Roger's got to be careful there. You got a guy that stands right in the middle of the midfield, and he is open for those breakaways every time.
Seems to be a strategy for Baltimore trying to release somebody long, much like Doug Miller used to do. He put him by midfield and nobody could catch him.
Doug Miller, yep. He's
Musa on the left foot.
Good save.
Good save by Jacob Mitchell. Safoy plays it square.
Oh, he went for the nutmeg.
Laurent loses the ball but gets back to Bernstein. Bernstein now lobs it down into the corner. Lonkau lost out to Musa. Musa playing it back for Safoy again. Baltimore with some good possession here. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, down 3 goals to zip. I'll say that for Sam. He doesn't like me saying nil. We're playing Arsenal. I guess I can say nil.
No, you're not allowed to.
Okay. Laurent for Forco. Forco goes down, no call. Lancers win the ball. Diaz lays it off for Alamari. Lancers look for a change here.
I'm sure Sam's watching over there, probably in Florida. We love you. Thank you for everything.
Yes, bring us back a pizza from the new Jacksonville Salvatore
Absolutely.
location.
Make sure it's still warm.
Yeah, exactly. There's Darren Toby, who has a goal tonight. Goal number 2 for the Lancers. Toby taking his time. There's Preston Garcia, another Rochester player playing for Baltimore tonight.
Darren's just so calm on the ball. He's just unbelievable as a
He's
player.
seen it all. He's done it all and seen it all in this league. I mean, there's probably nothing he has not experienced.
No, he's just such a smart player. He's directing traffic. He's just.
Ball's taken away from Diaz. Here comes Baltimore trying to break with that speed.
It's a good ball. That's a great ball.
Off the side,
Great
another
save
big
by
save
Jake Mitchell.
Jacob Mitchell with another save. Handball, nope. Baltimore wanted a handball on Toby. Look, it was inadvertent. Ethan Watson. Baltimore's controlled a lot of the ball in this first quarter, but have not been able to beat Jacob Mitchell.
This could easily be 3-2 without 2 great big saves from Jacob Mitchell. I mean, unbelievable.
1:30 to go, and ball played back into the Lancers zone. Diaz plays it long for Curtis. Curtis gets thrown to the deck.
Yeah, that's got to be a
kick,
blue
and that's
card.
going to be a dissent. That should be dissent right there on Forco. He just threw his fist at the not punched him. He threw his fist in the air at the referee. And
Well,
Steve Montanino is so calm. You know, he's a great official.
He also put his arm right around the guy's head. You know, I mean.
Again, the question is, what's a blue card?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I hate to ask. And now we're going to have a.
That was a
6. We got 6. We got 6 players or 7? I don't know.
No, it's 5. It's
they got
he
mark off.
gave him a delay. He also gave him a delay of game warning. That's what he put his arm up for. It's delay of game because he wouldn't back up off the ball.
And that's why Mark Satili's here. He knows these things that I don't know. Free kick opportunity. Schindler playing it. Shot in by Harling. Shot again by Harling.
Nice save.
Sosa with a point blank save. And Schindler gets taken down.
That wasn't even a foul on Jake.
They're going to call a foul on Jake. He was tripped, but he said he put his arm out. So Baltimore with 1:09 to go has the ball, looking to get on the scoreboard before the end of the first quarter, which would be a big goal if they could do it.
Absolutely.
There's Bernstein down in the corner. Bernstein playing it across, but Mitchell's right there to pick up the loose ball. And just roll it out to the side for Jake Schindler. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Lancers lead at 3-0. Goals from Alamari, Toby, and D'Amico. There's Najee from Hungary and Roberts Wesleyan. Sosa with the save. Couldn't hold it, but Figueroa couldn't get time to put the rebound home. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Here comes Sosa.
The other thing I'd like to see is how Arsenal comes up towards the third and fourth quarter. You know, they only got like 11 or 12 guys on the bench, and, you know, to Rochester's 17. That's, you know, what kind of shape are they in?
Absolutely. Najee playing it back for Schindler as Sosa races back to his goal. And looks like Jake's just going to run out the quarter here. Bay one chance. Bay looking for the return ball from Alamari. Alamari trying to make room. 2 seconds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter here at the Total Sports Experience in East Rochester, score is Lancers 3 and Arsenal 0. Back with the second quarter of action coming up in just a couple minutes on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
Can talk about that. And we have a Lancer legend in the house as Lancer 3-0. Who do we have, Mark?
I see Tim Crawford and his dad in the crowd.
Tim Crawford played for the MASL Rochester Lancers, who did very well, I thought, especially in the early parts of the MASL when they were in it. You know, with Doug Miller and Mauricio Salas. Boy, what a tandem they were up front. But just couldn't beat Baltimore. That was the bugaboo. We just could not find a way to beat the Blast. Came close a few times, but especially in the playoffs. These games are brought to you by B&L Wholesale. B&L Wholesale.
There's Tim's
supply.
dad right there.
Oh.
There's in the camera. Tim's dad's there. Tim maybe had to go give some advice to the rest of the players.
Yeah, I'm sure they use B&L Wholesale Supply as well. Your roofing, siding, and window and commercial source. Canandaigua National Bank, continually investing in you, the official bank of the Rochester Lancers. And Cintas, keeping your business safe, clean, and professional. The workday needs a partner it can rely on. And, of course, one of our title sponsors, the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester, which is why the Lancers wear the pink jerseys. Charity of your choice for the Lancers, visit bccr.org for their mission. And another big contributor Lancers contribute to is Camp Good Days and Special Times. Helping kids with cancer, be kids. Visit campgooddays.org for their mission. Here's the schedule. Lancers will be back in action in 2 weeks against Athletic Orlando, and those are games that were a lot closer than the scoreline would have indicated, 10-4 and 12-4.
Yeah, they definitely were a lot closer.
And
definitely. I mean,
Lancers will go to Baltimore then on the 16th and finish their regular season at home against Utica. And boy, Utica and Lancers played some very hard games at the Adirondack Bank Center. And that's going to be very intense. Could be for playoff positioning or playoff berth.
yeah, absolutely. But I think Rochester benefits more on a bigger field with some of the talent they have. I think these smaller fields right now, I think if this was on a bigger field like in Utica, I don't think Baltimore would still be in the game right now, my personal opinion.
Well, Well, Wichita, I believe, has a full-size field, so that's where the playoffs are going to be, taking place in the first week of April. Baltimore will kick off to start the second quarter, and they'll be going from left to right. Waiting for the referees to be set here.
I also saw another Rochester legend in the crowd, Scott Grillo. I think he actually played for the Buffalo Blizzard back in the day as well.
It's a Marshall High School. I remember when I was in high school myself. Great goalkeeper.
No, that was Peter Grillo.
That was Peter.
Scott's the brother.
Okay, well.
Peter Grillo is a great goalkeeper. Alex Harling, my main man right here.
Waiting for something here. Something going on with the referees. Fourth official, Kevin Barcy, who has refereed practically everything at any level in the Rochester area.
I don't know, but this referee right here, his hair is on point, this guy right here.
Yep. Hey, gotta look the part, right?
Listen, that guy could be in the freaking Hollywood, I think.
Maybe he was got to put him in a soccer movie or something. I think we got everything straightened out here. Lancers are.
He could play me in like the rookie. You know what I mean? Remember?
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Second quarter action. Here's Bernstein. Bernstein playing it down low. Job trying to run onto it. Walks it back out. There's the rip. Well wide of the mark, and Finn will bring it up for Zidowitz. Zidowitz plays it up the boards, and Bernstein goes back to chase. Bernstein playing it down into the far corner.
Yeah, I definitely like how they're playing right now, Baltimore. I think you should dump the ball in the corner, get Rochester turned. You're not going to beat many of these guys in the back one-on-one, so turning them around and fighting for your battles is probably your best.
It's a hockey mentality, almost, if you think about it. That's what a lot of the hockey teams, at least when I don't watch hockey much anymore, but they used to be dump and chase, dump and chase, dump and chase.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of hockey until Buffalo they haven't been the same in years.
I stopped watching after the Flyers got screwed in the 1980 Stanley Cup. That was the end of my hockey life.
I kind of stopped watching after Chara retired.
Alamari rushing downfield. Nice punch up by Sosa right in front again. Finn trying to run onto it, and he does. Plays it back for Zidowitz. Conrad with the educated left foot. Playing across for Toby. Toby just retreating slowly, forcing Baltimore to chase. Finn.
This is exactly, if you're Rochester, you want to do possess the ball, make them chase, tire them out. Like I said, they got 12 guys.
They really can't press the ball here.
No,
they're going to run out of gas.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is how you run out of gas, by not having possession.
It's all let the ball do the work. As it here, Trey Boom Martinez says, keep the ball, keep the ball. Figueroa leading it off for Alamari. Alamari with the shot, blocked by Forco. And it's won by Braden Wise. But it's intercepted. Toby, nice save again by Sosa. He had 8 saves in the first quarter, 5 for Lancers keeper Jacob Mitchell. And Toby right there again to intercept. And breakout for Finn, 1-on-3. Finn's going to spin back and lay it back for Zidowitz. By the way, Lancers outshot Baltimore 16-9 in the first quarter. And no penalties so far. Ryan Curtis.
I didn't realize Baltimore had 9 shots the first quarter.
A shot off the wall by D'Amico. Bay runs it down, back to Jake Schindler. Davison Diaz. Schindler again. Good possession by the Lancers. Curtis making room for a shot. Is taken down. Free kick. Here's a great scoring opportunity for the Lancers. And Jake Schindler and also Diaz. Diaz loves to take these with his left foot. He has a great left foot as well as Zidowitz. So, of course,
Davison has a great left foot.
He could definitely score from here.
Yeah, I think this is going to – I think it's going to go to Jake. This looks like Jake.
Musa and Bernstein in the wall. Davison passes for Schindler. Schindler with the shot. Blocked well by Folco, but won back by the Lancers. Curtis again. And you can see, again, Lancers just playing possession, keeping possession of the ball with a 3-0 lead. Cycling around is Schindler, player coach for the Lancers. Diaz. Back to Schindler again. Baltimore having to play it as almost a zone defense here. Shot in, hits Harling in the back from Rieger. The Lancers get it back again. There's no shot clock in indoor soccer. They can hold the ball, Lancers, the entire quarter if they want to.
See, now Rochester's just trying to draw them out. That's what they're trying to do, draw them out.
And Mitchell playing it up. And here's Harling. Harling breaking away. Harling, nope, they're going to call foul. That's actually a right call, I think.
No, absolutely. That's a good call. I was actually surprised that they didn't blow the whistle sooner.
So it's going to be a free kick for Baltimore in their own zone. And wholesale changes for both teams. Safoy from Sierra Leone. Played for the Baltimore Kings in MASL 3 at one time.
Sosa's the first goalkeeper I've ever seen in indoor, I think, that wears knee pads.
And we're going to have an infraction here of some kind.
I think it was just a holding foul. That's a good foul by Brandon Bianchi, holding off Jake, turning the corner and going forward.
Tanner Bay for the Lancers off that free kick. Schindler. It really does look like Baltimore playing a zone defense here. The way to break a zone is you put somebody in the middle and then you run off of them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because, you have the two players from Rochester who are playing with Baltimore right now. And they're not used to the system, so you probably would have to change it up a little bit to manage with those two players.
It's a nice tackle there by Musa, but he's stopped by Zidowitz. There's a nice square ball for him.
Go in there and hit that.
Watson blast went to his own player. Bianchi from Rochester, actually Spencerport. High school All-American for the Rangers back in the day. Job, Musa, Job again. Baltimore now with some possession with 10-10 to go in the first half, and Lancers up by 3-0.
Now, if you're Baltimore, you want to keep the ball as long as you can. Keep Rochester on there so they can't get their changes.
Bianchi plays it back now. They cannot play back to Sosa again here. There will be a free kick. Bay down in the corner fighting with Safoy. Now all the players coming over. Massive humanity down in that corner. Najee breaks out for the Lancers and plays it back nicely. Bay for Zidowitz. And here's Alamari. And nice tackle again. Alamari stopped and Alamari goes down. No call.
I think that's the right decision as well.
Watson down the deep corner. Double team. Safoy. Handball rolls all the way to Mitchell. Which had much less to do in the second quarter than the first. There's the ball thrown down for D'Amico. D'Amico trying to win it against Bernstein. Bernstein doing a nice job shielding. And foul called. Good job by Michael Bernstein. Also player for the Baltimore Kings at one time. 8:58 to go in the first half.
Who was the Baltimore Kings?
They're from MASL 3.
Oh.
So they were brought up to MASL 2. Also Philadelphia's in that league.
Yep.
Jeremy Ortiz is the head man.
Cheese! Jeremy's a great guy.
Yes,
I think Rochester wanted him to come back and play a little bit. And same thing with Steven Basso, but
Steven Basso, that's a name for the past.
yeah, him and Troy Cole, the Bash brothers.
Finn steps away from Preston Garcia. Ball played down low. D'Amico looking for some help. Playing it back for Toby. And square ball. Rieger and Alamari. Ali playing up for Harling. Squares it off to the side for Zidowitz. There's the ball in for Alamari, or the header over the top.
That was a great feed across the box.
Nice cut by Alamari, going right to the goal and looking for the give and go, or the 1-2 if you want to call it that. So it'll be a goalkeeper distribution for Alejandro Sosa.
Not sure what just happened there. A referee just gave a defender a stern talking to.
Ball thrown down into the Lancers zone. Rieger, Garcia on him. There's Bianchi goes down, no call.
Unfortunately, the ref had his back turned on that play.
2-on-2 now. Diaz trying to zip away. Shot in
off the crossbar
again by Ryan
Ding
Curtis.
dong!
And Curtis again. Second chance for him. Laying it back for Harling. Harling, Diaz off his right foot, his not preferred foot. Harling again. Back for Rieger. Lancers now will possess. 7:25 to go in the first half. No scoring so far in this quarter. Lancers still lead 3-0. Curtis. Back for Jake Schindler. Diaz up the wall for Siliberto. Tries to get around Forker.
Wow, that's got to be 2 minutes.
And it's a foul called. And it's going to be a foul.
I'm not sure, Andrew. I'm just not sure.
Well, Steve Montanino keeping the blue card in his pocket right now.
Yeah.
Letting him play.
I get it, but I'm not sure.
So the Baltimore to possess. Sosa come out of his goal a lot.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Now he's in trouble, and he's tackles Siliberto. That needs to be a card of some kind. It's a blue card for Sosa.
And here's the problem, Andrew. They have no backup keeper.
So it's not like hockey where you can have somebody serve the penalty.
No, so they have no backup keeper. So they're going to actually end up putting Brandon Bianchi in goal.
Siliberto with a nice tackle, and Sosa, at that point, the Sosa could have just easily given up the goal there.
Deliberate holding, shootout, 2 minutes.
And it's a shootout, no less. So Brandon Bianchi going to have to face a shootout here. So Sosa with the foul. Let's bring this down here on Siliberto. And it's going to be deliberate hold and a shootout. So Ali Alamari will look for goal number 14 on the season.
This kid's just an unbelievable player.
So if he scores here, the penalty will be nullified.
Absolutely.
So Alamari will be one-on-one with Brandon Bianchi in the goal because, again, there's no sub-goalie for Baltimore this weekend. Martino blows the whistle. Here comes Alamari. Alamari has it on his man. And he scores. I thought he might have not gotten it in there, but he found the deep angle and puts it into the back of the net at the 6:51 mark. And Rochester up 4-0. Goal number
It's
14.
a big mistake on the goalkeeper, Sosa.
Let's watch this. Alamari nearly lost the plot here. Got around the keeper and had to stick it in and got it in their short side.
Yeah, it's good work by Brandon to send him to the far side there. As for not being a keeper, but
Alamari's just too tough.
I was just going to say Alamari is just too tough. He's just a great player.
So let's take a break here with 6:51 to go in the first half. Lancers 4, Arsenal 0 on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Grace will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger. Made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Grace. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Grace.
Dogs.
Mitchell is not.
Oh, there's Sam's wife.
There we go. Linda's here. So maybe Sam is floating around somewhere. Who knows?
No, he had a date with Ed Hale yesterday or today.
A two-timer.
Yes.
Anyway, these broadcasts brought to you by Dawson Law Firm, the official legal team of your Rochester Lancers, and Fantuzzo Acupuncture, the official acupuncturist of the Rochester Lancers, and, of course, FrontRowSoccer.com with Michael Lewis as the purveyor, best source for news for Rochester Lancers, New York City FC, New York Red Bulls, U.S. Soccer, and more. And, of course, you hear Michael every Monday on Soccer is a Kick in the Grass at 6:30 p.m. on WYSL Radio and live on the web at soccerisakickinthegrass.com with myself, Andrew Battisti, and the legendary Joe Sirianni. And Joe, hope you're listening. Hope you're feeling better very soon. So looks like Baltimore's short a man here. They should. I thought that was going to be a.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. There's your fifth guy. I was going to say, when you score on a shootout but with a penalty, the penalty is nullified. So Baltimore down 4-0 right now, and really have not had a good look at goal in this second quarter. As soon as I say that, and we have a foul called. And
oh, that was a foul on Rochester.
Dawson, wow. Dawson went into the boards, and Dawson having a meeting of the minds with Jacob Mitchell.
I'm not even sure what just happened.
It was a free kick is what happened.
No, I get that. But
Short corner here, basically.
I'm surprised they didn't just play on it. There was really no contact.
Baltimore will probably lay it back here to one of their two defenders, either Watson or Wise. There it is, shot in off the wall. Goes cross field, and
it's a great play by Tanner Bay to get out in there.
D'Amico, and another foul call. Before the ball went into the superstructure, there was a foul behind the play, so it'll be a free kick for the Lancers. 6:37 to go in the first half. 4-0, Rochester leading it.
And again, Baltimore is still in the game. 4-0 is not something you can't come back from.
Rochester out shooting Baltimore 7-1. Last time these two teams played, it was 1-0 after the first quarter. Then Rochester ran out 7 goals in the second quarter. Zidowitz playing it up, and nice interception by Wise, but one back. And Baltimore now with the ball. Job, but taken away by Tanner Bay. Lonkow playing it up the wall and into the netting. So kick in for the Arsenal. Lancers with a quick change. And Sosa again coming out of his net, that extra body. Mitchell with the nice catch. He's got 4 seconds to get rid of the ball and does so. Harling, Rochester Lancers captain. Crossfield for Jeremy Lonkow. And Lonkow again. Musa right on him. And he has to go back to Mitchell. Now he can't go back to him again.
Wow, just got that one away.
Very close there. Curtis.
Great touch by Ryan Curtis.
Curtis playing tremendously well right now. Again, remember the NISA champion Flowers Union, as is Ali Alamari for that matter. They're playing in the NPSL next year. And we'll have
so the Boom took over their spot, then I take it, right?
No, that's NISA Nation. That's the Amateur League.
Oh, that's different?
That's different, yes.
Oh.
I taught you something. How about that?
I'm not an outdoor guy anymore, Andrew.
I know. Bernstein goes back to grab it. Forco.
Oh, I would have had one.
Pass for Watson. Watson down in the corner for Laurent. Laurent marked closely by Harling. Baltimore holding ball here. Bernstein. Taken away, though, by August Finn. Finn trying to break away. Is held back by Safoy. Referee lets it go.
Have a go.
Shot in and a goal.
That's a good shot. Good finish. I'm not sure I wouldn't have called the foul up here at top, but.
So it is Ethan Watson with the goal, his second of the season. And it should be unassisted, I believe. Got around Ryan Curtis. Upfield and beats.
Oh, it looks like it might have got deflected.
Jacob Mitchell couldn't stop that one. 4:29 is the time of the goal.
I'm actually surprised that guy is Ethan Watson's only got 2 goals. He's actually got some pretty good talent. He's a good player.
So that spoils the shutout. We haven't had a shutout this year in the MASL 2, and we still don't. Maybe tomorrow. Toby playing it down low.
Shutouts are not the easiest thing to come by in indoor.
3-goal game. Baltimore very much still in this one. Toby.
Yeah, you just got to keep picking at it. You know, you just got to keep Rochester off the board, and you know, it's very well in reach.
I think that Baltimore's only their second shot of this quarter too. Diaz has to go all the way back to Mitchell. Mitchell playing it for Toby. Again, Baltimore coming out a little bit now, trying to pressure. Because they know they can't go back to Mitchell, that's why. Zidowitz. Zidowitz needs to get this ball forward. Toby again. Davison Diaz. Diaz playing it forward now for D'Amico. D'Amico trying to play it through for Alamari, but it's knocked away by the Arsenal. And a foul call. Free kick for Baltimore with 3:14 to go in the first half. Baltimore on the attack. Now they play it back. Eric Laurent. Forco and Alamari marking him. Bernstein.
It's good work from Ollie to stay, you know, keep coming back and force him backwards again.
Before he tried to nutmeg Zidowitz, he's seen that before. D'Amico up the wall. Alamari.
Have a go.
Alamari off the wall. D'Amico can't get a shot off. Can Zidowitz do it? Now Alamari. Oh, check that. D'Amico, and he puts it over into the netting.
That's good work by Conrad to see him far post.
Sosa puts it back into play quickly.
Wow, that barely just missed the netting again.
Garcia off the wall. Shot in.
What a
big
save.
And it's put in the net by Preston Garcia. And Jacob Mitchell not happy. So Garcia, the Rochester product, with his first goal for Baltimore, and all of a sudden it's a 4-2 game.
That's a good finish on Preston. He just put it far post upper corner. Right here's a good play right here off the boards. That's a great play. Great save by Jacob Mitchell.
And top shelf goes Preston Garcia.
Yeah, where Mama's keeping the cookies.
4-2 now. Baltimore has cut the lead in half in the last couple of minutes.
Well, it's good for him too. Besides, playing for Baltimore, it gives him a little something to go home with.
Toby playing it forward.
Great move.
Shot in by Finn. Shot in and saved by Sosa. Harling, we're in the doorstep, and Sosa has the ball. Looks like he took something in the eye.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt if it pellets.
Could be. So here's that goal again. Shot in. What a save there by Mitchell.
Great save.
But
That's just
nothing you can do with Garcia on the rebound.
Yeah, Jacob's he got mad about it, but there's nothing you can do. There was the deflection, and then it hit whatever in front.
These broadcasts brought to you by Gabrielli Law, PLLC, the official divorce attorney of your Lancer players. Hamel-Stroh Insurance, proud supporter of your Rochester Lancers. And Lancers with the ball. Harling, 2-on-2 here. 2-on-3 now. Finn in the corner. August Finn and Harling both there. Curtis trying to get the ball. And intercepted by Toby, but they're going to call a foul on Toby. Also brought to you by Joe Giuliano. You can buy or sell a home. Contact Joe at WCI Realty. Off the top of the boards there. Watson taken by Diaz. Diaz dribbles right through his own area. Diaz, nice run. Played off. Shut off the wall, looking for Figueroa. And breaks back for Toby with 1:22 to go in the first half. Baltimore down 4-0, has cut the lead to 4-2 in the last couple minutes. Schindler laying it down for Figueroa.
Come on, Eddie. I'd like to see him get a goal back in action.
Figueroa goes down, no call. Crossfield pass, shot in out by Diaz, hits the wall.
Oh, what a cannon.
And Zidowitz throws down Bernstein, and Bernstein making a meal of it. And these broadcasts also brought to you by JS Painting. Call for any commercial or residential painting needs, 690-7141. Here's the replay. Figueroa went down, and there's a shot by Diaz. What a cannon that was. Off the wall.
Oh, he stepped on his foot coming through.
Ouch. There's 59 seconds left to go in the first half. And we're attending to Bernstein. Let's take a quick break here. Score Lancers 4, Baltimore 2 on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
And back here at TSE, and Bernstein helped off, and that's big loss for Baltimore. They're already short players, and Bernstein, one of their top defenders. The Baltimore free kick. Baltimore done well. They've outscored the Lancers 2-1 in the second quarter to make it 4-2. Sosa way out of his goal here. See what Baltimore sets up. They're waiting for a referees to settle things here. And here we go. All played down, and Schindler off the superstructure, so it'll be a free kick for Baltimore.
Yeah, it looks like Baltimore's going to want to call a timeout.
See if they're going to get that timeout. Maybe not. Nope, they are going to call it. Timeout called by Baltimore. I think it's a chance for them to go down just by 1 at halftime. This is a big free kick here for the Blast, for the Arsenal.
Yeah, that would be such a smart timeout to take. Let's set this up. Let's see if we can go into halftime only down by a goal.
This broadcast brought to you by Vision Automotive, the heart of our community. The Lancers see the vision. And by Palmer's Direct-to-You Market, set by Palmer's Direct-to-You Market on Jefferson Road. Also brought to you by Maine Ford General Supply, the official equipment supplier of all Rochester's finest restaurants. And Marquee Events, the official DJ of your Rochester Lancers. So Lancers and Baltimore will play again tomorrow at 7:45. We'll have a pregame at 7:30 on Lancers TV. And I hope I have a voice left because I'm also broadcasting 2 Roberts Wesleyan basketball games that day.
That's all right, Andrew. I got you covered.
Okay, you have to do play-by-play. Joe Safoy will take the free kick. Lancers with a 2-man wall. Jacob Mitchell making himself big. Safoy will play it to the side, shot in, and it's well over the top.
I would have went to the opposite side. I mean, Jake was lined up on that side. They gave this guy on the near side the whole goal. I'm not really sure why you would pick the side where they're defending.
So Lancers now have 54 seconds to try to manufacture a goal to go back up by 3. Schindler heads it down into the corner for D'Amico. D'Amico looking to play something here. Off the wall, Harling, D'Amico, and Schindler all there. Schindler back. Zidowitz. Schindler.
Handball.
That's a handball there. No call. Zidowitz. Zidowitz comes through. Zidowitz off the wall. D'Amico. D'Amico. Nice save by Sosa.
So great
cleared out.
Wow, look at the wheels on this gentleman.
That's Laurent.
Oh.
And Toby, cool as a cucumber. Playing it forward nicely for D'Amico. 20 seconds to go. Lancers still with a chance here to score. Zidowitz, will we take the shot? No. Harling off the wall. Harling looking for some help. Zidowitz looking to get on his left foot. Little scoop, and Sosa comes out acrobatically to make the catch. 4 seconds to go. Schindler heads up and does not go into the superstructure, and that'll do it for the first half here live in Rochester, New York. From the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Score at halftime. It's a tight one here. Lancers lead it by 4-2. They led 4-0, and Baltimore has got the last 2 markers. And, Mark, we've got a game here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Baltimore has been kind of controlling the last little bit of the game.
I'm sure Jake Schindler's going to have some things to say to his team at halftime. This is a very important game. Lancers need to keep winning here because Baltimore only has played 4 games. If Baltimore gets a victory here, they're within 6 points of the Lancers, and they'll be playing again tomorrow with a lot of confidence. Let's go now to Kayla Clark-Kent Moriera on the field.
4-2. I'm Kayla Clark-Kent Moriera, and I'm here live with your halftime interview. I'm here with your head coach and player, Jake Schindler. Jake, we come in tonight 5-0 at the top of our division. 2 big games for us this weekend, starting with tonight's game. Up by 2 going into the half, what do we got to do to maintain the lead?
We just need to stay disciplined. We need to make we talk about how we want to play, and then we need to actually execute that. So offensively and defensively, we need to be more disciplined.
2 late goals in the second quarter by Arsenal. So what can we look for in the second half from the guys?
Short shifts, hardworking, dedicated team. We'll play the players that are going to play the system, and I expect us to come out much improved.
We look forward to the second half. Go in there with your team. And now here's Andrew Battisti and Mark Satilli from Lancers TV with your first half game recap.
And at halftime, score 4-2 to the Lancers. Shots in that second quarter were 10-4 in favor of Rochester, but Baltimore outscored the Lancers by 2-1 in that second quarter. Total shots 26 for the Lancers, 13 for Baltimore. Baltimore's Sosa with 4 saves, no saves in that second quarter for Jacob Mitchell, and really the 2 goals that were given up by the Lancers, really nothing that Mitchell could have done about those. Recapping the scoring, Alamari with his 13th of the year from Diaz off free kick at 13:56 to make it 1-0. 7:50 was Darren Toby with his second goal of the year, assisted by Thomas Najee. There's a replay, beautiful goal there. And it's 2-0 to the Lancers. Then was Matt D'Amico with his 4th goal of the season, assisted by Ryan Curtis, and a beautiful play here. This is the goal from Toby of Najee. Beautiful run by Toby on the far post, back door. That was the Lancers' second goal. And the 3rd goal of the quarter. This is beautiful play, individual play by Matt D'Amico. Used the wall pass to get around Safoy and toe poked into the far corner past Sosa to make it 3-0. And there was a penalty called on Sosa as he tackled, literally, Buffalo Bill tackled Frank Siliberto and Alamari with the shootout goal. And there it is, short side, his 14th of the year, unassisted. Made it 4-0 to the Lancers. Then Baltimore in the last 5 minutes of the second quarter got back in the game as Ethan Watson comes downfield and beats Jacob Mitchell with the power of the shot. His second goal of the year, unassisted, to make it 4-1 to the Lancers. And then the second goal, shot in there by Safoy, huge save by Jacob Mitchell, but right there is the local product, Preston Garcia from Greece Arcadia, to score. Actually, Mitchell did have a save in that second quarter, was that one right there. So it was 4-2 to the Rochester Lancers at halftime. So we will take our halftime break. We'll come back with the second half of action. Lancers lead it by 4-2 over Baltimore Arsenal. Stay tuned for the second half on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby, oh baby,
Stars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
don't give me just any old cheeseburger. Only Bill Grace will do. Yeah. I love the taste and the quality and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger, made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Grace. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Gray's. Baby, sweet baby, oh baby,
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
Salsars.com. When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
We're live at the Rochester's Choice Awards. It's the final lap in the 200-meter swimming event, and Bill Gray's takes it by a long shot. Earlier in track and field, the Bill Gray's hot dog dominated in the high jump, the long jump, the pole vault, and of course the 200-meter sprint. And we go now to boxing. Bill Gray's does it again! Bill Gray's is Rochester's choice for the best fish fry, the best hot dog, and of course, the world's greatest cheeseburger.
Baby, sweet baby, oh baby,
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
Back here at the Vision Automotive Group Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Halftime score is Lancers 4 and the Baltimore Arsenal 2. WYSL Sports Director Andrew Battisti, host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, heard every Monday 6:30 p.m. on WYSL Radio and live on the web at soccerisakickинthegrass.com. Joined again by the American Dream, Mark Sotilli. Mark, I saw Michael Bernstein from Baltimore with a bare right foot and a big ice pack on it, so I don't think we're going to be seeing him the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I did not see that, and that is very unfortunate. You don't want to go down one less player when you're already hurting for players as it is, and he was playing pretty decent. Hopefully, whatever it is, it can shake it off for tomorrow.
Well, Cameron Schnack, who is the coach, he's actually a player as well, but he's not officially available for tonight's game. We'll see if that changes tomorrow. Again, these two teams play again tomorrow.
He's not even here today, right?
No, Cameron is here, yes.
Oh, he is
the
here.
The regular coach is not here,
Jared
okay. Walker. He was talking to him over the phone. I'm not sure what's going on there, but who knows. These broadcasts are brought to you by Salins, quality hot dogs and products since 1869. Microworks POS solutions for your restaurant, microworks.com. And More Keepers, world-class goalkeeper training at morekeepers.com. And finally, Mr. Glass, Rochester's source for auto, commercial, and residential glass, MrGlassFix.com. Mark, what do the Lancers need to do to get back in the swing of things here, giving up the last 2 goals to make it 4-2?
So I think they need to go back to their game plan. I think they just need to keep the ball, hold on to it a little bit longer. I also think they need to stop playing like Arsenal's game. Like I said, just slow the ball down, work your magic, and pressure the goal.
See what Coach Jake Schindler said at halftime, because he wasn't very happy, I don't think, going into the locker room.
No, you're definitely not going to be happy. You gave up 2 goals that weren't like the most quality in goals. Lancers have got 4 really good goals that they scored themselves. But you can't have that letdown. And now it's 4-2, halftime. Arsenal thinks they're still in the game.
They say, especially in the outdoor game, the next goal is critical. This game, the next goal is critical. If Baltimore scores again, they're going to start believing they can win this game.
Yeah.
Lancers score, it's back to a 3-goal game.
Again, absolutely. One thing that I always remember about Doug Miller, no matter when we were winning or losing, no matter how long it takes, we always have to score the next goal, no matter how long it takes. So,
and here we go in the second half. Lancers going from left to right in the pink jerseys with white shorts and white numbers. Baltimore all in black. Tanner Bay has 9 goals this year from Lancers. Ali Alamari, 2 goals tonight, is 14 on the season to lead the Lancers.
Or is it me? Or
Whoa.
I don't remember number 14 very much in the first half.
No, it was Cameron Dawson. He was out there. And then there's with the ball, Zidowitz. That ball nearly came over. You got to be ready, Mark. You got to get those goalie gloves on.
Andrew, I had you covered. I wasn't scared one bit.
Now 1v1. Now go 1v1.
Ari Alamari says 1v1 and gets around Musa. Still with it, Alamari. Alamari around Musa again. Musa much bigger than Alamari and finally forces him back. Schindler playing it back for Dan Rieger.
That was good work by Musa to slow Ollie down. I mean, you don't want Ollie to get any space.
Ollie will come off and D'Amico comes on. And just changing on the fly. Bay. Lancers have had the ball the entire third quarter so far. First minute and 15 seconds. Schindler playing it to the far side for Rieger. And back to Schindler again, forcing Baltimore to come out and play. They don't want them to sit back. Baltimore is shorthanded tonight with players, so further the game this goes along, the more tired they're going to get, you'd think. There's the ball inside, and a big save by Sosa. Wow. Curtis again scores. No
goal.
That sure looked like it was a goal there. The referee was right there.
What
Curtis
a
stoned.
Save.
Sosa definitely keeping Baltimore in this game. He's made some brilliant saves. And he just stoned Ryan Curtis right there.
I don't know how you let Ryan Curtis dribble right down the pipe. I mean,
Toby back to Curtis again. Curtis marked by Job, and Job takes it away. And Toby right there to make that saving tackle. Curtis again. Curtis back to Toby.
Toby's like so nonchalant when he does these too. I mean, he's just so comfortable on the ball. It's great to see that.
Alamari back on. Playing it
What
forward.
a ball.
Harling.
Oh, what
gets
another
saved
great
by
save.
Sosa. Sosa having a tremendous game so far. That's got to be 14 saves for Sosa.
Baltimore's got to really start helping him out a little bit. I mean, he's doing everything to keep them in the game. They've got to do something, change something.
Safoy playing it behind Garcia. Hospital ball there. Ball played all the way back to Sosa. That's 2 back passes. So it'll be a free kick for the Lancers. That should be top of the D, I believe.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brandon Bianchi's the one who passed that back. He had no idea that you can't pass twice back to the goalkeeper. Again, tough thing about just bringing in some guys that haven't played in this league.
Bay over there with Alamari. That's going to be the play, I'm sure. Harling screen the keeper. 4-man wall. Schindler laying it. Alamari. Nope, this Tanner Bay. Another big save by Sosa.
This is a great shot by Tanner Bay. Way to keep it on target. Now, controlled by the Lancers again.
Alamari. Bay, Alamari again. A little too far in front, but he gets taken down by Garcia, so it'll be a free kick again for the Lancers. So I gotta say, the player of the game so far is Alejandro Sosa. He has
absolutely
been a big player for the Baltimore Arsenal. Save after save after save. Alamari, his shot is blocked. Alamari still with it. Play back for Diaz. Now Schindler. And a nice move by Jake to get around Ethan Watson. Alamari plays it up the boards for Harley, the captain. Alamari, shot into the netting. Couldn't keep that one down. So Baltimore with a goalkeeper distribution. 11:36 to go in the third quarter. Lancers up 4-2.
And again, right now, Lancers really need to put a goal in, because right now Baltimore's withstanding the storm.
Schindler letting it roll for Jacob Mitchell. It's his first touch, I believe, in this third quarter. Mitchell laying it off for Schindler. That's why you do some quick passing, try to get a shot in close and right at point blank range. Because right now Sosa's seeing all the long range shots.
Yeah, the good thing is this isn't killing the Lancers to be holding it, and, killing the clock. But again, 2 goals is not enough to be comfortable with.
Definitely not. And ball is played into the netting, and they're going to say it went off of
They call it foul.
Called foul on D'Amico. So it'll be a free kick. Bianchi over it. Brandon Bianchi from Spencerport.
3 lines.
3-line pass. And again, they're trying to complain, or the Safoy, the captain, is like, what are you doing? It's like, well, he doesn't know the game.
Yeah, but you got to know a few of the rules before you even step on it. Like, what do I need to know, and they've already had a couple 3 lines. You have to have known that.
So far, Lancers have not taken advantage. Diaz passes down low. There's Alamari, another save by Sosa. D'Amico turning. Actually, it's Bay turning. Alamari back to Diaz again. The youngsters holding the ball. Alamari up on the side wall, all the way back. Derek Toby. Lancers change up on the fly again. Alamari, he's been out there for a little while now. Alamari blows past Safoy. Alamari blows past Garcia, but Garcia with a nice saving tackle. And they're going to foul on Alamari.
That's actually a good call.
Yes, it is. Garcia was beaten, but he got back and made the play the second time around. Sosa having to play it quickly because Harling saw that cross-field pass there and wanted to intercept it. Rieger playing it up for Harling. Alex off the wall, but nobody there for the Lancers. Bianchi playing it forward. Looking for Dawson. Dawson playing it forward and rolls all the way to Jacob Mitchell again. Downfield once again. Forco playing it around Harling. Forco again. 9:45 to go, third quarter. Forco goes down. Harling wins it.
I'm surprised there's
Diaz.
no foul.
No foul there. Rieger spinning away, but loses the ball. Watson playing it forward with Jake Schindler right there.
Yeah, Baltimore's kind of panicking right now. I think you just need to slow the ball down, start over again, keep the ball.
Baltimore has not had any offense in this third quarter so far. Lancers don't want to give the ball away either. Here comes Diaz. Diaz up the boards.
This is where you start seeing the tired legs coming in.
And a free kick as Diaz goes into the boards. That's the second time that's happened this game.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see no blue card there.
Yeah, but he went into the boards.
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
I just don't know what a blue card is anymore.
Free kick for Schindler, and shot is too high by Ryan Curtis. 9:15 to go in the third quarter, and we get a game here. I don't know what that.
As a lacrosse ball.
Those lacrosse balls. Lacrosse season's already started. Roberts Wesleyan's going to be playing their first home game, the women on Sunday against St. Michael's.
See, I set you up for that one, Andrew.
There you go. You got the assist. Lancers with the ball. Toby. Zidowitz.
Great ball.
And a header and a goal! What a goal by Matt D'Amico!
What a finish.
D'Amico with the header on a beautiful ball by Zidowitz. And it's 5-2 Lancers.
That is just a great goal. What a ball by Conrad Zidowitz. Now, this is
Here it
just
is again.
precise
Zidowitz,
pass.
beautiful ball all the way downfield. D'Amico with a great run. Nobody marking him. Where's the defender?
Yeah, the same aspect. I mean, D'Amico's halfway inside the goal box. I'm surprised that the goalkeeper's not a little higher in that play.
Zidowitz's third assist of the season. D'Amico now with the brace with Alamari. Schindler looks for Harling. Garcia intercepts, but one back by the Lancers, one back by Garcia, one back by the Lancers again. Shot in, and a goal! It's the captain, not the captain, the coach. Jake Schindler, and all of a sudden, just like that, it's back to a 4-goal game.
Yeah, that's huge. 2 big goals right now. Now you start taking control. Now you start putting the numbers up on the board. And if you look right now, Andrew, I mean, these guys are gasping for air on Baltimore. I mean, they're just tired.
That's a great ball there. Just simple one off the wall right into the back of the net. That's Jake Schindler's first goal of the season, and what a time to score it.
Yeah, that's a great finish. Great wall of scorer.
2 goals in 20 seconds for the Lancers, and it's back to a 4-goal game. Baltimore now needs to get the offense going. Safoy trying to do that, their captain. Again, Baltimore has had nothing on offense in this third quarter so far, but that could change in an instant. Laurent playing across field.
Yeah, Lancers are playing disciplined soccer right now, and that's key to it right here.
Laurent still with the ball, back to Wise. Wise wearing 17 tonight, usually wears number 18. All play for Garcia, and Toby saw that one all the way, intercepts, plays it up the wall for Zidowitz. Zidowitz with the left foot, shot in. D'Amico right there looking for the hat trick. Zidowitz still with the ball, just roll it back. Darren Toby.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, you got Garcia's, just kind of wandering around. I know he's gasped for air too. I mean, I think these guys aren't making their changes fast enough. You only got 11 guys. You got a 45-second, 1-minute time change and get off.
That's how Newtown Pride won the TST tournament last year with all those MASL players. Down low. Harley, the captain, cross field, shot in, shot, goal! Davisan Diaz! And all of a sudden it's 7-2. It's 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. And we'll have immediate timeout. Let's see that goal again. Great teamwork by Lance on this. With a team goal for sure. Harling, crossfield pass. Alamari with the assist, and Diaz with the goal. So for Davison Diaz, that's his 5th goal of the season. And Alamari picks up his 6th assist.
Yeah, you're just finding too many open guys. Like I said, the 45 seconds to a minute and a half at the most, you want to get those changes out. These guys are stuck on the field way too long. It's just a matter of time before Lancers take advantage of that.
Let's take a break. Lancers up 7-2 on Baltimore on Lancers TV.
When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
Don't give me just any old cheeseburger, only Bill Gray's will do. I love the taste and the quality, and the juicy through and through. It's the world's greatest cheeseburger, made fresh for you each day. When you're looking for something good cooking, say gimme, gimme, gimme Bill Gray's. A delicious meal with family or friends is a great way to share the day. If you're getting hungry, say gimme, 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 gimme Bill Gray's.
And we're back on Lancers TV. 3 goals within 2 minutes for the Lancers, and they have bumped the lead up to 7-2. Let's see what Coach Cameron Schnock has come up with for Baltimore to try to stem the tide here. Sosa, and it goes into the superstructure, so it'll be a free kick for Baltimore. And Sosa had no chance at any of those goals.
No, you know, he's played a great game. If it wasn't for him right now, it would be way more than 7-2. So, you know, hats off to him. He's still playing his hardest. He's still making those big saves that they need. They just need to come back in. Again, like if I was Baltimore right now, I would jump the ball into the corners, turn Rochester around. That was a great shot by Brandon Bianchi.
That was the first shot of the quarter, I believe, for Baltimore.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not the shot that Jake Mitchell wants to have to see coming at him, I'll tell you that.
Definitely not. Lancers with the ball, 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Bay, crossfield pass. Curtis. Back for Toby. And Dan Rieger's got some space. Rieger down low for Harling. Harling trying to turn. Forced backwards. Plays inside. Should have been a foul there. As Curtis goes to the deck. Harling. Shot off the wall.
Not far off either.
Yeah, he tried to curl that one in on Sosa. Tried to surprise him. Curtis again. Rieger. Toby and Lance are just going to pass this ball around, keep possession, force Baltimore to chase. Harling.
Like I said, if you look at Baltimore, they're all got their mouths open. They're gasping for air. I mean, Rochester's just so much more in shape in this game. Like I said, it helps when you got more players. But
it certainly does. Lancers with the ball. Harling playing it back. Schindler. Cross here for Alamari. He's got 2 goals and an assist in the game. And just play it back. Schindler out there directing traffic from the back for the Lancers. Their coach, Tanner Bay. Zidowitz playing for D'Amico, trying for the hat trick, but Sosa makes the save. And Sosa with a long throw. Schindler right there to chest that down. Alamari. Shot in, just missed by Zidowitz.
Another save by
Big save by Sosa as he tips it away.
Yeah, hopefully he's ready to play again tomorrow because he is going to be feeling this game tomorrow.
Once again, those long-range shots are being saved well by Sosa. Lancers did well in the last 3 goals, using their passing to just put point-blank shots where no goalie could stop it. Toby plays across field for Curtis, and Curtis loses out to Musa. Musa playing it forward. Toby's right there on Job. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell playing it up for Rieger. And Rieger.
See, after that play right there, so Rochester's made subs, and they're just making subs right now, and 3 of Baltimore's players have been stuck on her for well over 3 minutes.
See if Lions can take advantage. Finn makes a nice turn. Finn wants to shoot. Oh, inside. What a goal. Beautiful goal. And this time Curtis makes no mistake. And Curtis makes it 8-2 Rochester.
Yeah, it's just going to open the floodgates now, I think. Like I said, Arsenal's getting picked apart. They're tired. They're not making their changes fast enough.
Here's the goal again. It's August Finn with a nice pass and right there. And Ryan Curtis loves to park himself right on the doorstep.
Well, that's where the goal scorers are going to score goals. That's Joey Tavernisi does that. Doug Miller was famous for it. It's just park yourself in the back post.
8-2 Lancers. Finn's second assist on the game. It's his first 2 assists this season.
Nice save.
And there's the first save of the third quarter by Jacob Mitchell, and it's a big one. You want to give up a goal here. And Curtis has 8th goal of the year. And Davison Diaz goes down, and it'll be a free kick. 4:01 to go in the third quarter, and the Lancers have opened it up. They lead 8-2. And another tackle, this time a good tackle by Baltimore. Safoy playing it up, and Zidowitz right there. Nobody near that ball. D'Amico looking for the hat trick. Plays it off the wall. Actually a great ball by D'Amico, but nobody there from the Lancers to pick it up. Used the angle well on the boards. Wise back for Sosa, and Sosa with another nice move. He can play in the field, I bet you, Sosa. Sosa with a nice ball, but can't get to it. Now long ball throw by Mitchell. Nearly got Baltimore caught. Diaz with a shot and sent Montino, the referee, ducked well there to avoid that. Crossfield pass for Rieger. 3 minutes to go. Just over 3 in the third quarter. Lancers 4 goals this quarter, none for Baltimore. And it's 8-2 game. Alamari looking for the hat trick himself. D'Amico can't get a foot to it, and it rolls to Sosa.
Yeah, look at that. They get the ball back, and guys are so tired they can't even make the runs out. They really got to. And the fourth quarter is going to be even harder because they're far side of the bench.
Yep, that's right. And of course, with Michael Bernstein being injured in the second quarter, he's not going to return. That's another player down for Baltimore.
Yeah, that hurts.
Bianchi playing it forward, but won by the Lancers. Alamari. Darren Toby for Diaz. Harling was making a great run there. Here's Musa. Musa with the shot, and a big save by Jacob Mitchell. Rieger tries to win the ball, but won by Safoy. Safoy working on Rieger. Safoy nearly lost, and it does. Nice tackle by Rieger. But nice tackle again by Wise. Check that, it's Dawson. And Dawson with the shot, and it's out for a goalkeeper distribution with 2 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter. Lancers lead by a score of 8-2. Schindler scored his first goal of the year earlier in the quarter. Curtis digs it out of the boards. Curtis tries to make room for a shot. Can't do so. Playing it back. Bay to Schindler. Harling back to Schindler again. Tanner Bay.
This is just great work from Rochester. Keep the ball, keep them on the field, tire them out again. Just keep getting your goal, next goal.
Bay inside, Harling, and back to Schindler. Nice work there, and Curtis tried to put his foot on it. He gives the thumbs up, saying it was my fault. This broadcast brought to you by MVB Productions, the official production team of the Rochester Lancers TV, and McCarthy Events. Visit McCarthyEvents.com. For your wedding, graduation, or corporate event, McCarthy Events is so much more than just tables and chairs. Schindler with just over a minute to go in the third quarter. August Finn has 2 assists. Plays it down low. And back to Darren Toby. He nearly lost it. You don't usually see Darren Toby losing possession. But
Look at him fighting him.
He and Musa, those are 2 big bodies there.
But, I mean, even Musa can't do anything against Toby. It's just amazing how strong and how he's just so calm on the ball.
42 years old, native of Trinidad and Tobago is Darren Toby.
We don't know if that's how old he really is.
We'll take his word for it. He's like Yuri Smotrich, who played for the Rochester Flash. He was probably in his 50s. There's coming in, shot, big save again by Sosa.
It's a
He
great
stones
save.
August Finn. That's going to be a top of the D for the Lancers because it was played up by Baltimore. Broadcast brought to you by Donuts Delight, 2 locations, Empire at Culver and 674 West Ridge Road, Rochester's finest donuts. Go there tomorrow and have breakfast. Schindler.
That's top of the box, and they put it at the third line on accident.
And Schindler knew that. Schindler knows all the rules. So it's a 3-man wall. Schindler's going to probably lay it off for Alamari. There it is. Shot and another save by Sosa.
And a bicycle kick.
And a bicycle kick clearance by Folco. Alamari fighting with Laurent. And it's cleared out by Schindler. 8 seconds to go. Bay needs to get a shot off here, but it's taken away. A nice play by Cameron Dawson, and that should run the quarter out. 5 seconds to go. Free kick for Baltimore. They got 6 players out there. They got to get a player off, and they do. Like that ball wasn't played by Sosa. Sosa saying, can I play it long or not? Referee says yes. Well, he just plays it short, actually, for Savoy. Savoy's shot comes off of Harling. And shot down into the corner, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. It's a big third quarter for the Rochester Lancers as they score 4 times, and they take an 8-2 lead into the third quarter break. Goals scored by Matt D'Amico, his second of the game. Jake Schindler, his first of the season. Davison Diaz and Ryan Curtis. Rochester out shooting Baltimore in that quarter 17-4. Total shots. Quick math here, as I was a math major. 43 for the Lancers and 17 for Baltimore. And we'll check the saves here in just a second. But what are your thoughts, Mark, on the third quarter?
Great quarter. I thought Rochester played really well. Once again, I think Baltimore needs to get their changes faster and quicker. They just don't have enough manpower to stay on the field as long as they are.
There's a shot, and there's a beautiful goal there by Matt D'Amico with the head. And he says yes. And that was the first goal of the third quarter. But let's take a break here at the third quarter break with the Lancers up 8-2 here on Lancers TV.
Sweet baby. Oh, baby.
Bring in your old lease to the new Vision. During our great lease buyback, we'll get you out of your lease and into the brand new Vision vehicle of your dreams. No matter how many months or years you have left, no matter where you bought it from, no matter how many miles over you are. Well, I have instructed the Vision stores to look past all of that. This is the time. The great lease buyback from Vision.
Follow your heart to Vision with 10 locations across Western New York.
Lancers lead 8-2. I get the fist bump from the legendary Darren Toby. This broadcast brought to you by OTB, official sponsor of the Rochester Lancers. They're proud of it. Official drink of the Rochester Lancers is Pepsi. And the RIT Inn is the official hotel of your Rochester Lancers. The fourth quarter is brought to you by Salvatore's Pizza. If you're listening in Jacksonville, Florida, or anywhere near Jacksonville, Rochester's favorite pizza is now open in Jacksonville. Of course, 30 locations in the Rochester area. Rochester style pizza, shout out with me, Salvatore's.com. I'm going to have Salvatore's for lunch and dinner tomorrow.
We're going to have it for dinner tonight.
Well, I already had dinner, but maybe a snack.
All right, that's all good. We're still going to have some pizza.
I'm going to have a sandwich.
Hopefully my buddy Joel over here gets a piece of that pizza.
Ball played in by Baltimore and into the corner. Lancers up 8-2. They just need to see this game out, really. Harling gets away, but getting back very well is Eric Laurent to stop that. It would have been a breakaway.
The wheels on that gentleman are unbelievable.
From Shelton, Connecticut is Eric Laurent. Ball played for Braden Wise from Baltimore, Maryland. Local boy. Played for Lycoming College in Pennsylvania. Just graduated this past May. Lancers with the ball, Toby. Zidowitz, back to Toby again. Can Baltimore find a way to generate some offense to get back into this game? Diaz, top draft pick of the Harrisburg Heat from Colorado. Earned his trade playing futsal. Played forward now for Alamari. 2 goals on the game and an assist. Alamari looking for the hat trick. Alamari with the shot and saved by Sosa. And nearly right. And Mark Sotilli right there to make the save. Nearly.
Nearly. I was going to catch that.
Ball played down into the corner and Sosa comes out to play it. Away from Matt D'Amico. Schindler couldn't handle that one, but running back to get it is Dan Rieger.
Listen, I don't care what the score is. I definitely think Sosa's my player of the game.
Yeah, he's just been, has 20 saves overall in the game.
And that's 20 big saves. I mean, they weren't just 20 little saves. I mean, he's made some big saves.
Absolutely has. And Jacob Mitchell had 2 saves in that third quarter. He has 7 overall. Well, we're really feeling the burning in the legs right now.
Oh,
and the lungs, absolutely, as you said. And like I said, it's hard to play with a short number of players in this game, especially with a team like the Lancers who just keep shuttling bodies at you with all the skill and speed. Figueroa looking again at the scoreboard. He's forced back. Baltimore really playing a tight back line here. They don't want to give up any more goals, I don't think.
You definitely don't want to concede goals.
See what the Lancers do here. Figueroa again. Down in the corner, off the wall. Right there is Siliberto, and he couldn't get his foot to it. There's into the superstructure again. It'll be a free kick for Rochester at the...
No, they called a foul.
Oh, they foul first? Okay. So a free kick for Baltimore. Lancers and Baltimore change up.
Well, that's a pretty high spot to call that foul. That was like 20 yards back.
Baltimore playing it up.
It's a good ball.
It is a very good ball. Finds the man Wise. Shot in, and shot was put to the side, and Harling will play it up off the glass, and back for Forco. Forco in the back for Watson. Musa trying to get it through for Dawson, but one went back by the Lancers. Curtis playing across field for Rieger. Or Siliberto, check that. Hard to see down in that far corner. Ball played forward for Harling. Harling in the deep corner, marked by Forco. Harling still with it. Shot in by Bain, he scores! First goal of the game for Tanner Bay.
Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies.
Cookies.
I love cookies.
Yes, everybody loves cookies. Tanner Bay with his 10th goal of the season.
Tanner Bay's been actually pretty quiet today, so it's good to see him get on the scoreboard.
And Zidowitz will get the assist. That's his second of the game.
Couldn't have.
4th assist makes it 9-2. Lancers have scored double figures in every game this year. And it looks like they're well on the way to doing so.
Conrad just said, hey, you guys got us on the score sheet for that assist, right?
Yes. I got you on the score sheet.
Yes, Conrad, we got you. We got you.
But I'm not the official score. I'm just keeping track so I can keep the fans informed about what's going on.
Andrew, when they ask you, then you're the only one that's important to them.
Oh, please. I'm not that important. I just love doing what I do.
And you do it unbelievably great. I just might say that. Thank you for letting me be with you.
Well, I appreciate that. D'Amico. So D'Amico and Alamari are on hat trick. Zidowitz.
Oh, I know what he was looking for. I saw it.
He wanted that one, the left foot. Toby will have to chase this one. He goes into Dawson. Dawson is like running into a brick wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Alamari, cross field, and it's D'Amico with the hat trick. Beautiful ball by Ali Alamari. He has 2 assists on the game. Gives him 7 assists. D'Amico's 6th goal of the season, and Lancers into double figures, 10-2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Baltimore just does not have an answer for what is happening right now.
And let's just say this, some people watching this are not familiar with soccer, or indoor soccer especially. Goal difference is a big factor here. The Lancers are fighting with the Iowa Demon Hawks for the top seed in the MASL2 playoffs. And Iowa is averaging about 12 and a half goals a game. That is going to be the friend inside. Well, check this out first. Figueroa, and there's Brian Curtis.
Jeez.
Curtis with his 9th goal of the season, makes it 11-2. See if they give Figueroa an assist on that one. Probably will.
Yeah, we're making a goalie change here.
Okay, let's check this out. There's the shot in. And it was saved, so I don't think there's not going to be an assist. It's going to be unassisted for Curtis. And coming out of the game is Jacob Mitchell. Andrew Taylor, his first game action for the Rochester Lancers. He is from Baldwinsville outside of Syracuse. He is a senior at SUNY Brockport. Has a 0.88 goals against average with 6 shutouts for the Golden Eagles. His first opportunity, and he faces his first shot, and it's high by Sophie Safoy, the captain. Baltimore sees the new goalie, and immediately they go on the attack.
Yeah, it's
not
funny how that works out, right?
Yeah, amazing. Laurent. Lancers now laying back. Baltimore gets some possession here. And
Sosa's way up here.
Sosa way up, but it's a shot into the netting by Laurent.
I think they're going to look for the 6th attacker.
Really? With the score 11-2? I mean, Baltimore has to worry about goal difference too, because if they end up tied with a playoff spot on the line, the goal difference could make a difference. And it's going to be a foul, I believe. Yes, it's going to be a foul. Free kick for the Lancers. D'Amico down low, and Najee trying for the
top of the box.
Top of the box. It was played out. Rochester with a delay of game warning. That's 1 each now for both teams. So it'll be top of the D for the Lancers, looking to continue the scoring. Actually, I did give Figueroa the assist on that, so we'll do the same. Diaz, boom, off the wall. And that ball rolls all the way back to the Lancers' half. So Figueroa with his first assist of the season. Harling, nice touch there. He's double teamed.
So funny thing is, if that ball hit the boards and went all the way back past the other 3-line, it's a 3-line pass.
Oh my goodness. Crazy rules sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see it. You won't see it much in this game, but like in Baltimore, I've seen it happen.
And first touch for Andrew Taylor, and he plays it downfield. And Sosa comes out with the head, and tough pass there by Zidowitz, and Schindler has to go back and get it. Job off the wall, played away by Zidowitz. His voice says, let's slow it down. Still 8:40 to go. Lancers leading 11-2. This game is brought to you by Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience, the official home of your Lancers. Safoy loses out, and Harling plays it down, trying to go for the open goal as Sosa way out of his net. Seriously, I think the Baltimore can just go with Sosa as the 6th attacker.
Looks like that's what they're kind of going to do. Let him push
a
up.
very talented player. He's probably
the only one on the field that has legs left. What a ball.
Great ball in, but the shot header was wide of the mark by Job. He had Taylor beat. Alamari chasing down Laurent. It'll be a free kick for Baltimore. Reminds me of Jorge Campos. Played goalie and forward for the LA Galaxy back in the day. The former flamboyant Mexican international, known for his crazy goalkeeper jerseys.
I'll always remember the one guy that did the scorpion save.
That's Rene Higuita, who was embarrassed by Roger Mila, king of the road. Shot in, missed by Job. And up the field now with the Lancers. And D'Amico is bumped off the ball. Bay playing it back for Sosa. And so Bay got his foot to it, but just rolled wide of the goal. And Sosa coming up forward himself. Alamari gets a foot on that shot toward goal. And Taylor with the save. Taylor, big keeper for indoors. He's 6'3". So you got to figure they're going to try to go low on him.
Yeah, I mean, a kid that young, he probably get down just as fast as he can get up or whatever, you know. I mean, I haven't gotten a chance to see him play much, so, hopefully they test him out a little bit and we can talk good about him.
Sosa into the superstructure. It'll be a free kick for the Lancers. Taylor had a good season for the SUNY Brockport Golden Eagles, the alma mater of one Nelson Cupello, who retired this year from coaching. And a championship year with the Flower City Union.
Oh, he retired completely again?
Yes, he is. He's hung it up for good this time.
Yeah,
Nelson was an All-American at SUNY Brockport as a striker. And then Don Popovich said, you're now a defender. And he played defense for 6 years for the Rochester Lancers in the North American Soccer League. Ball played down for Siliberto, whose dad, Frank, played in the American Soccer League for the old Rochester Flash. Here comes Safoy. Safoy downfield. And Joe went saved by Taylor. Rebound comes out. It's saved off the line.
Darren Toby.
By Darren Toby off the line.
Oh, my.
Diaz and loses out to Musa. Musa marked by Bay. Musa, big, strong forward.
Absolutely. I mean, this is good work by Andrew Taylor here, and pretty impressive so far.
So far, so good. 11-2 Lancers, 6 minutes to go. We'll have a media timeout coming up. And a nice shot there, missed by Foku. And into the superstructure again. That should be a media timeout now.
I don't think they can have media timeout on a superstructure.
Actually, it's going to be 3 lines. This broadcast brought to you by Roxana Nails. Call Roxy for your nails today. And the UPS store located in Webster's Baytown Plaza. We print what your business runs on. Ball played to the far side, Musa, and right to Taylor. Bobbled it a bit, but he got his hands on it. And a timeout called by the Rochester Lancers.
That's
You want to get that media timeout in. So we have 2, so it'll be coinciding timeout there, the media timeout, and the Rochester Lancers will call a timeout just to settle things down with 5:43 to go in the 4th quarter. And the Lancers up 11-2. These broadcasts brought to you by Upstate Alarm. Your peace of mind is our peace of mind. UpstateAlarm.com. And Dr. Vincent Vella, the official dentist of the Rochester Lancers. Visit his website at VincentVellaDDS.com. Let's take a break here on Lancers TV with the Lancers up 11-2. 5:43 to go in the 4th quarter.
When it's time to eat, make it a meal to remember with Salen's Hot Dogs. The family has been perfecting premium meats for over 150 years with hot dogs that snap, satisfy, and fit your busy schedule. So whether you're catching up, winding down, eating in to save time, or simply hanging out, when it's time to get together, it's time for Salen's Hot Dogs. Find them at your favorite grocery retailer.
And back on Lancers TV. Finish that thought we were saying earlier about the Iowa Demon Hawks. They're 9-0, the only other undefeated team in MASL 2. So if both teams run the table, Mark, it's going to come down to goal difference. And the Lancers, they continue to score in double figures and keep the defense as they have been with giving up 2, 3, 4 goals a game. It's going to be tight. And it may come down to the Lancers' last game potentially to decide. And that first place is important because it looks like Wichita will host the tournament, will be finishing 3rd. They lead in their division. And you don't want to play Wichita in the semifinals on their home field.
No, absolutely not. And, I think the Demon Hawks right now,
that's a rookie mistake right there.
That happens. They're used to playing on a higher ceiling. This is his first time on this turf, so he's used to practicing in a ceiling that's a little higher. I've played here before. I've also struggled with that ceiling.
Safoy playing it to the far side for Wise. Wise with a shot, blocked. And Harling will take over for the Lancers. Playing it forward, looking for August Finn, who has 2 assists on the day. Playing it up, and Najee was right there, but couldn't get a foot to it. Baltimore in their own half, playing it forward. And right against us here is Laurent and Alex Harling. Looks like August Finn's arm. Now 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Najee and Finn. Finn with the shot, wide of the mark, and Najee couldn't get a foot to it. But he does get the ball, but now loses out. But Harling chases back well, but still won by Dawson. Dawson to Job. Job down low in the corner, outside front. Nobody there for Baltimore. Zidowitz.
Looks like Dawson came out with a little knock on his knee. They didn't have that on there earlier.
Again, Baltimore cannot afford to lose another player. They already lost Michael Bernstein in the 2nd quarter due to a knee injury. Hopefully he'll be able to play tomorrow. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. Definitely.
No, absolutely not.
Lancers with the ball with 4:30 to go, up 11-2. Darren Toby says, go upfield, I've got this. And spin back is Toby. Went to the University of Charleston, also played for the Charlotte Eagles in the USL, and Ali Alamari will go down, and he'll be a free kick.
Wow, that was a great move by Alamari.
He's saying, he's smiling. God, come on, man, don't follow me like that. Here it is again. Alamari, there's the trip. Matches with the ball, Finn. Alamari's going to come off. Toby, far side for Rieger. Davison Diaz will replace him. And Alamari actually come back on again. He wants that hat trick as Alamari. Here it comes, Alamari with the shot in the goal, and there's your hat trick.
Side nutting.
3:57 is the time of the goal. And the Lancers now lead it 12-2. Alamari with the hat trick, his 15th goal of the season. And he's all smiles, the youngster.
He deserves
21
it.
years old.
He deserves to be smiling. He's a great player. He's setting a lot of stuff up. He's always in the middle of the action. I mean, this is a nice shot, side netting. Left-footed.
And it's D'Amico, I believe, with the assist on that. I'll check that.
And the thing is, you know, it's 12-2, and Rochester is still not letting up. You know, they're not giving them a chance to do anything. They're just finishing out the game the way they started it.
I think they realize, again, the goal difference overall is going to be important. Garcia is fouled. It'll be a free kick. And it is D'Amico with the assist. So D'Amico with 3 goals and assist on the day. Well, we're so far shut out in this second half. Diaz runs onto it. Forco marking him, and Forco wins the ball nicely. 3:20 to go. D'Amico's 5th assist of the season on that goal from Alamari. So these two teams will play again tomorrow, so another chance for Baltimore Arsenal to
have one,
gain some points. Sosa goes down, shot in, big save. Taylor saw it all the way from Garcia. And we have a timeout called as
they got a goalkeeper's down.
Sosa's down, and that is not good news. Let's hope he's okay. Because Baltimore does not have another goalie. Thinking about tomorrow.
Here's the foul right here. I mean, that is definitely, I think, a foul. He just gets totally side-checked. Look at this. Oh, that's not that bad.
It's Figueroa. Goalkeepers are tough, but you never know. Falling on turf is not fun.
I don't know. I've never done it.
Oh, come on. You made some big saves.
No, it's tough. I mean, it is definitely. And he's still rolling around down there.
And with Sosa down. Let's take a break here. Lancers up 12-2. And here's that scene again before we do that. Let's see it from another angle. Nope, we actually didn't see it at all there.
I think
there's the save by Taylor. Nice save on Garcia.
I think he got up holding his wrist.
That's not good.
No, here it is. No. Yeah, I think he's leaving. Yep, he's out. He's done.
Wow, that's too bad. You hate to see it. Let's hope Baltimore can. Sosa will be able to play tomorrow because he was definitely the player of the match.
Let's see if we can get it here.
Sosa, no, the camera went away, and they're going to put Brandon Bianchi from Spencerport back in goal again. He's smiling. He's like, yeah, I'll play for 3 minutes. Hopefully he's not going to have to play the game tomorrow. They do have a substitute goalkeeper. They have to bring him up from Baltimore if that's the case.
Oh, there it is. See him holding his wrist.
Yep, on the contact he held.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, I bent his wrist right back, I think. That's too bad. Like I said, I definitely give him the player of the game. I don't care what the score is. He had an incredible game.
So we don't see Sosa, I don't believe, for the rest of the game. Let's see how many saves he had overall. So Baltimore will have a free kick here. 21 saves overall for Sosa.
See, I told you they were going to pull the keeper.
Yeah, I think it was unintentional. Watson. Bianchi's staying back, though. He's not really coming into the
Give him some time.
Offense.
Give him some time.
Musa, I think Baltimore will just like to hold the ball here and regroup for tomorrow. Forward shot, and Forco misses that one, and rebound taken down field now by Darren Toby.
What's the odds of being a player just signed over the last few days and now you're the goalkeeper?
I'd say slim and none. But sometimes maybe you got to be ready in this game. Anything can happen. I mean, when you don't have a second goalie, you got to be ready. I'm sure he became the designated keeper. Maybe he played in high school as a keeper, or maybe at some time in his youth.
No, he just played. I've seen him play a lot of the indoor games, out the sports garden, all that stuff. He's just an athletic player.
Toby playing it back for Alamari as a hat trick, as does D'Amico. Bay, Alamari again. Ali holding the ball. Forco marking him closely, and Ali gives it away. Watson playing it far side. Forco, and another nice tackle by the Lancers. Jeremy Longcow wins it. Alamari making a run. Rieger, I'll check that D'Amico. Once again, Baltimore gets it back, 1:25 to go. Lancers up by 12-2. They will go to 6-0 on the season. And Baltimore's going to call a timeout here. And they're saying you can't call a timeout.
You can't. The only one that can call a timeout is the goalkeeper in the goal box.
Okay. Steve Manino says, okay, normally you can't do it. He's going to let him do it, I guess. Since there is only 1:16 to go, and it's Jake Schinder's like, okay, let's go with the flow here. So normally the ball will be live, actually. You can't just stop and call timeout.
No, so
D'Amico is actually trying to pick that ball up and go with it.
He absolutely should be able to. So in order to call a timeout, the goalie doesn't have to have the ball in his hands to call a timeout. He just has to have it in his possession inside his box. So that ball has to be played all the way to the back of the box, and then the goalie can call a timeout.
But Steve Montanino just decides to let that go.
Yeah, I mean,
at this point,
you got a goalkeeper that's hurt. You got one of your star players that hurt. Your team is gasping for air. There's a minute left. You're down by 10 goals. Give them the timeout. It's not going to hurt anybody here.
Well, let's do our last two plugs here. We have a chance. Viola Storage container rentals and sales of Rochester. ViolaStorage.com is website. And Vital Signs, specializing in the design, printing, and installation of vehicle wraps, signs, and trade show displays. Thank you to all of our sponsors of Lancers, the Rochester Lancers and Lancers TV. Couldn't do it without you.
No, absolutely not. We thank you guys for everything that you do for us. If it wasn't for you guys, who knows if we'd even be here. So once again, thank you. The Lancer organization thanks you.
And another goalie now in there for Baltimore. Actually, not sure who that is.
I wonder why you would change goalies with a minute left.
I don't know.
Maybe it's because Brandon was staying, too far back. Maybe they wanted to see how far up he's coming.
Wise playing it far side. Dawson and now Laurent. Job. Rochester does not want to give up a goal here.
No, absolutely not.
Shot is wide. Harling tries to play it, but it's still Baltimore. 45 seconds to go. Laurent again. Plays inside. Job.
Great ball, bad touch.
Ball played out front. Shot in and goal. And makes it 12-3. It's Musa with the marker.
Don't want to give up garbage goals. I mean, not to say that's a garbage goal. You just don't want to give up goals in the last minute of a game.
No, you don't. Because, again, every goal difference is a big deal. So let's see who gets the assist on this one. It's going to be
number 15.
That is Ethan Watson.
Ethan Watson's had a great game, too, if you ask me. I think he's played really well.
His fourth assist of the season for Watson. First goal for Musa. 30 seconds to go. Lancers up 12-3 on Baltimore. And Musa wins the ball here. Musa playing it down for Job, but Tanner Bay has it. Bay gets taken down from behind. Free kick. Last 24 seconds, as Alex Harling said, walking by. D'Amico will
take the last 24.
Yes, he will.
Unless they score, and then D'Amico will come off the field.
Taylor playing it forward.
Great ball.
Bay, can he get a shot off? Inside and cleared away by Arsenal. Be a free kick for Rochester at the top of the D. Last free kick opportunity probably for this game.
I would just kick the ball back to the goalie and we'll end the game here.
Lunkau take a run at this one. Lunkau with the shot blocked. Gotta play out the game. 8 seconds ago, Curtis. Curtis steps around 2 men. Bay back to Andrew Taylor. And there's the final buzzer. And the Rochester Lancers go to 6-0 on the season with a 12-3 victory over the Baltimore Arsenal here at the Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. With the final statistics in just a minute, we'll have Kayla Clark-Kent-Morier with the post-game interviews. Mark, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
It was a great game. Again, I thought both teams played halfway decent. Rochester obviously played really good, but giving up that last-minute goal, I think that just hurts you a little bit. And it gives Baltimore a little bit something to look forward to tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow evening, too.
Yeah.
All three.
Yeah.
So again, these two teams will play tomorrow at 7:45, 7:30 p.m. pregame on Lancers TV.
One thing Baltimore does have going for them, they get a little bit of Salvatore's pizza.
Yes, everybody does, including me. Hopefully they don't have any pepperoni on it.
For Lent?
It's Lent, that's right.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that I'll eat your pepperoni.
That doesn't matter. It's still remnants of it. You eat that whole pizza.
You're not supposed to eat it even if it had it on there, right? You can't even pick it off and eat it, right?
Nope. Give credit to Andrew Taylor. Did very well for his first time out as Lancers goalie.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get tested too much. He made a couple saves, which is good.
Good handshake here from Preston Garcia. Brandon Bianchi, also Rochester Products, playing for Baltimore. Probably see them again tomorrow, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would hope so. I was asking Brandon before the game. He said he wasn't really sure if they were coming back or what have you. They don't know. I would imagine regardless, even if you get a couple more players, you're still going to need these two to play, regardless.
So Rochester moves to 6-0, top of the East Division, 18 points. Baltimore drops to 2-3, still sitting in second place. And a playoff berth. And Kayla Clark-Kent-Morier will have the post-game interviews. Of course, we'll also, don't forget, on Monday at 6:30, Soccer's Kick in the Grass. We'll have a Lancers guest as well. And let's go to Kayla Clark-Kent-Morier with Captain Alex Harling here on Lancers TV. As soon as she's ready. Here we go.
Arsenal 3 and your Rochester Lancers 12. I'm Kayla Clark-Kent-Morier, and I'm here with your captain, Alex Harling, for our post-game interviews. Just a few quick shout-outs first. Shout out to Ali, Alamari, and Matt D'Amico with hat tricks tonight, and Andrew Taylor, his first game as a Lancer, and our goalkeeper tonight. Alex, 11 players contributed with goals and assists tonight. I think it speaks very loudly to the talent that we have on our team this season.
Oh, yeah. Any game, anybody can show up. Got a lot of skilled players. I hate to ruin Andrew's shutout right at the end. You're right. We got a lot of guys that can show up any game.
As we make our second half of the season push for the playoffs, what do we have to do to keep the momentum going?
We just got to not play down to the other team. We got to run our system, make teams adjust to us. It'll be all right.
Sounds great. We look forward to seeing you guys back here tomorrow night.
Thank you. I just want to say congratulations to Soccer Sam. Open up the Salvatores in Florida. Well done. Hope to get some pizza from there one day.
Well, we're not ready to let you move to Florida yet, so stay here. Thank you to all our Lancer fans who joined us at the game today, and for our many viewers who streamed on Lancers TV. We'll see you back here tomorrow as we take on the Arsenal again.
And we're still here with the post-game wrap-up. So looking at the final statistics, Lancers out shooting Baltimore 50-26. Wow. Baltimore actually out shooting the Lancers 9-7 in the fourth quarter. 21 saves for Alejandro Sosa, and I see he is the player of the game because he just #1 star, because without him it could have been 20 goals.
Yeah, definitely the scoreboard would have looked a lot different if it wasn't for him. I thought he played a great game. I think he got left out to dry a few shots and goals. And
certainly did. And we'll give the second star to Ali Alamari with 3 goals and 2 assists for the Lancers. And the third star to Matt D'Amico, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. Other scorers for the Lancers, Ryan Curtis, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Davison Diaz had a goal and an assist. August Finn, 2 assists. Tanner Bay with a goal. And also Jake Schindler scoring his first goal of the season. Darren Toby also scoring for the Lancers. Conrad Zidowitz, Alex Harling, and Eduardo Figueroa and Thomas Najee had an assist each. For Baltimore, Joel Musa, Ethan Watson, Preston Garcia with the 3 goals, no assists for Baltimore in the game. Do we have any replays, Joel? We do. Let's look at some of the replays of the better goals of the game for Rochester, as Mark Satilli has visitors from.
Those are my twins.
There's Matt D'Amico. That's a beautiful goal by him. Use the wall pass perfectly, give the wall an assist, and D'Amico toe pokes it past Sosa. No chance for him on that one. And that made it 3-0 to the Lancers. Actually, Ali Alamari will get the credit for the game-winning goal. That's his 3rd game-winning goal. And here it is, actually, the shootout goal. Goal number 4 for the Lancers, after Sosa brought down Frank Siliberto on a breakaway attempt. So Alamari now to 15 goals and 7 assists for the Lancers in just 6 games. If they had goals per game, he'd probably be near the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a blast there from Matt D'Amico, who had 3 goals on the game as well. And seeing some of the Lancer players there getting their congratulations from this capacity crowd of 100 or so, which again, this place only holds a very few.
I would have guessed a couple thousand there, Andrew.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's Jake Schindler with the goal. Got to give Jake some credit. He's been waiting for that for 6 games to score himself, and he finally did. Usually he sets up goals on those free kicks.
Yeah, that's the thing with Jake, though. He's not a selfish player.
And there's another beautiful goal there. It was Diaz with the goal.
He had a great game, too, as well.
Yep. And it was really the Lancers using their passing and getting goals point blank where Sosa really didn't have a chance to stop anything. Sosa did great on the long shots, but when you got the goals, there's Bay, and that one Sosa had no chance.
Nobody had a chance for that. I mean, that's just an upper corner. I mean, it's just quality shot.
As a goal for Tanner Bay, gives him 10 goals on the season, 2nd on the team. And there's Ryan Curtis with the first of his 2 goals on the game. I checked that. It was actually his 2nd goal, 2 goals in the game. Here's Alamari laying it off, and there's Alamari's hat trick. Beautiful back heel by D'Amico, and Alamari makes no mistake there, slotting it home. That was the Lancers' final goal of the game. And the final score, Lancers win it by a score of 12-3. And tomorrow night, we're back here again at the TSE. Baltimore gets a 2nd chance at the Lancers, and we'll see if they can bring in some more players from Baltimore or somewhere, because, again, and you give Baltimore a lot of credit. They never quit this game at all. They played hard. They left it all on the field. They just ran out of gas.
Yeah, I mean, they played a great game, and there's nothing much you can do when you got 58 shots on goal. I mean, it's tough, and they left it all out there for only having like 12 guys.
That's right. Lancers scored 8 goals in the second half before Baltimore got a consolation goal late on.
I think it was the second quarter that we got most of our goals, right? I mean, that's when we opened it up. Second?
We had 4 goals. No, we had third quarter. 4 goals in the third, 4 goals in the fourth. And it was what we said at the beginning, Mark. I said the second half is where Baltimore was going to start to feel gas.
Yeah, they're going to get the jello legs going. They're not going to be able to keep up with it. And again, the discipline that Rochester has to maintain the system, you once you're getting gassed, once your legs are getting heavy, you're not going to be able to keep up with that.
I think Baltimore tomorrow, they got to get out in front. If that's really the only chance they're going to have. They get a lead and then just sit back and play Catenaccio.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other problem is they can't penetrate. So in order to penetrate Rochester, I think you're going to need to get the ball down towards this midfield line and dump the ball in the corner and try to win your battles, get Rochester to turn their backs a little bit. Playing one-on-one with them forward, you're not going to beat those defenders. They're very strong and technical.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for being our color commentator as always, and we will see you tomorrow night for more Rochester Lancers action.
Thank you.
And just quickly want to go over the thank yous for tonight's game. Thanks, of course, to Lancers owner Soccer Sam Fantuzzo down in Florida tonight. Lancers president GM Kayla Carquette Moriera. Executive producer of Lancers TV, Ashley Maria King. Solomianco. Lancers coach Jake Schindler. Lancers TV by MVB Productions. The producer Joel Balthauser. Cameraman Spencer White and Chris Van Kampen. Photographer Kyle Sanson. Mark Sotilli, our color commentator. And all of you for watching our next broadcast of Lancers Soccer on Lancers TV tomorrow night. Lancers host Baltimore Arsenal, pregame 7:30. First kick 7:45. Once again, the final score from the Vision Automotive Community Cares Field at the Rochester Regional Health Total Sports Experience in East Rochester. Rochester Lancers 12, Baltimore Arsenal 3. For Mark Sotilli, Amanda Battisti, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.